I came to the Christian faith around 2017, shortly after my grandfather passed away. My grandfather was the number one father figure in my life, and when he suddenly passed away, my faith was awful. I realized that my whole life I've been living it for myself, and everything that I believed was wrong. And so after a lot of doubt and a lot of pain and a lot of suffering, I came back to God, and I gave him my everything. Since then, it's not been all sunshine and rainbows, but this past week has been the hardest week of my life since then. My great-grandmother, who has raised me since birth, was inducted into the ICU Monday with an aneurysm. She's had this aneurysm for a while, but they believe that it is causing her to slowly pass away. And after we heard the news a few days ago that they give her a few weeks, my faith again has been shaken to its very core. I've debated whether God is good, whether he's still here, whether he answers prayers, whether he does miracles or not. I've debated whether heaven is real, and it's caused a lot of pain in my own life, first with her, and then second with my relationship with God. The past few weeks, I've been leading a Bible study in 2 Corinthians, and this past week was 2 Corinthians 5, and we talked about the hope that we have in life after death. And right now, it is so hard to even have faith and trust in that. It's so hard to understand what Paul is talking about. It's so hard to have joy in death, especially when the fear and the hauntedness is centered around you. I've been listening to this song by Josiah Queen, and it's from the perspective of the little boy in the feeding of the 5,000. And there are 5,000 people who are hungry and listening to Jesus preach. And so Jesus wants to feed them. And they go around looking for anybody with any food. And the only person who gives them food is a little boy, and all he has is a few fishes and loaves. And in this song, Josiah uses it as a way, as a testimony. It's this idea that no matter what happens, even when I have nothing, I still give you all. And for some reason, my faith, even being shaken to the core, where I'm doubting God's goodness, I still repeat this thing in my head that says, God, even when I have nothing, I still give you all. God, even though that I have so little hope, even though I have so little faith, even though I have nothing to give you right now, I'll still give you it all. It's this hope that, God, you have not left me before, and I pray that you won't leave me again. You won't leave me this time. It's this hope that, God, you are still there, and you are still good. And even though I have nothing, I'll give you but just a few fishes and loaves. I don't know what will happen. I don't know what these next few weeks will bring. But I know that he deserves everything. And Lord, I give it to you all. Lord, here is my fishes and loaves. Take them and do with it what you will.